Hey, how you doing, Chris?
My friend Erica.
Hey, Erica. Nice to meet you, Tom.
I can't quite see. I've been posting it about
Yes, even older. Grandfather. Yeah. Back, as a matter of fact, we're doing that community.
They're like, I'm sorry, I get this one.
You get out there. Yeah. Now we're replacing the dishwasher. We pay $600 to get the eggs, or you can just buy new $600. Now we're replacing it. We're in Inglewood, Florida, which is golf course. A place called Madison. It's a neat island. It's like 12 miles long. There's no traffic lights on it. It's really, you can drive on two bridges. So you can drive on one road that goes down to so it's really quiet. It's low rise, there's no high rise. Going through the roof. Our house is double doors. All right, enjoy the show. What's that? Get close to that. Take a table down to the floors and get. Oh yeah. He's going to be. I don't think you know yet. Hi, Raymond. Good.
When Gene came in, she rearranged all the furniture.
It's fine.
I said to her, it's out of the way.
That was eight.
It's like yeah, it's like an old standard family restaurant. The service is good. This last time, last time I went, they were understaffed.
Our waitress was also like really slow. I think she worked 2 jobs.
So what town?
Western Heights. Up for you. Oh, it's not back in the What road is the plant?
Cool. Say again?
It's like you're in South Philly.
I couldn't hear you. Threats. Look at my left hand. I'll get this right.
Good evening, hi, and welcome to the Kelly Center here in Havertown, Pennsylvania. And for those streaming online, thank you so much for tuning in. What a room. This is going to be great. From Kelly Music for Life, my name is Paul Kelly. First timers in the room. Let's see the hands. Wow, very cool. All right, just to let you know, we're a listening room. We ask that you please silence your phones during this evening's performance. There will be an intermission, so you'll have a chance to check texts and voicemails if that's what you've got. We've got restrooms on my left back here. We've got really loud hand dryers that we ask you not use during the show. We've got hand towels in there for you also. We've got complimentary beverages in the back. That's where I'll be. Amanda will give you a lot of the more interesting information. Your MC for this evening. Please welcome Amanda.
Thank you, Paul. Welcome to the audience here and the streaming audience at home. I'm Amanda. We are live at the Kelly Center in Havertown, PA. Also live streaming on the Kelly Center YouTube and Facebook pages. So tell family and friends they can tune in. The streaming links are at kellycenter.org. Kelly Music for Life is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. Our mission is to promote music, the arts, and community. If you are watching online, please make a donation to support our artists. Your online contributions also help sustain the Kelly Center. You can now use Venmo to donate. Venmo at Kelly4Music, the number 4, under the business tab. You can also use PayPal or credit card. Just go to kellycenter.org and click contribute. And of course, if you haven't noticed, we have complimentary drinks tonight: beer, wine, seltzer, water, and coffee. And of course, donations are appreciated. We are also here in the New Avenue Cafe, now open every day, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. They employ individuals with different abilities, and they offer free live acoustic music every Saturday and Sunday morning from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. On the walls every month, we feature an artist's work, and they are the artist of the month. The month of April and May, we are featuring the work of Dan Cavalieri. You can check out our event calendar so you can see all the great things we have coming up at kellycenter.org. Major funding for the Kelly Center is provided by Haverford Township Civic Council, the Radio Agency, JMC Fund, and the Connolly Foundation. To support with a tax-deductible contribution, contact us at kellycenter.org. Of course, we have to thank our house photographer, Joel Perlish. He is the guy with the camera. He does a wonderful job. And of course, you can see photos from every single Kelly event on the photo link on our web.
Hey,
What, Joel?
you
What?
missed your line.
Oh, right. This is what you.
We've been
Yes.
practicing for months.
We've been doing the same shtick for months, but I don't know. We can't get enough of it. So anyway, Joel can take a snapshot of you.
Professional photographers don't take snapshots.
That's right. No snapshots from Joel. Thank you, Joel. That's our little shtick. Music festivals are back in 2022. Who's excited for music festivals to come back? I know, it's been a while. Kelly Music for Life has 5 big outdoor festivals planned for Havertown, starting on May 14th next week with Spring Fest. Irish Fest is on June 25th, 2 summer fun jams in the parks in July and August, and the big fall festival on September 10th, honoring first responders. Free live music all day, kids activities, beer gardens, and more. Sign up for our newsletter for all of the updates. And of course, speaking of the newsletter, you can sign up for that at kellycenter.org and scroll to the bottom of the page. All right, now it's time for some music on this very rainy Saturday, but it's so nice that we're all here cozy and ready to hear some music. He is an American singer-songwriter and activist whose work follows in the footsteps of Woody Guthrie, Pete Seeger, Chris Christopherson, Harry Chapin, and other social justice troubadours. He is a touring artist who has played the Philadelphia Folk Festival and our own festivals and park concerts here in Haverford Township. He played one of the last shows in the Kelly Center before the COVID shutdown. Please welcome him back to the Kelly Center stage in Havertown, Pennsylvania, John Flynn.
Thank you. It's good to be back. A Native American grandfather found his grandson crying after school and discovered from the sobbing child that a playground bully had been cruel. Wish that I could hurt him, said the child. When I get big, that's what I'll do. That will make me sad, said the grandfather. Then I'll know the dark wolf is taking you. There are 2 wolves. There are 2 wolves, and within each of these 2 wolves fight. One is hatred, rage and darkness. The other wolf is love and light. The old man put his arms around the child. He said, the thing you want is called revenge. But when you try to hurt the one who's hurt you, you become a little more like them. The old man said, I know what you are feeling. human, I have felt it too. A child looked into the ancient eyes then. He said, grandfather, tell me what to do. There are two wolves. There are two wolves. And within my heart, these two wolves fight. One is hatred, rage and darkness. The other wolf is love and light. The old man said, child, do not fear this battle. Though each wolf will make the other bleed, it is in your power to choose the victor. The wolf that wins will be the one you feed. There are two wolves. There are two wolves. And within each heart, these two wolves fight. One is hatred, rage and darkness. The other wolf is love and light. One is hatred, rage, darkness. Other wolf is love and light. Yeah. Hey Nate, could you take the monitors down just a bit up here? Seems like it changed a little bit since sound check. His name was Woody Guthrie, and way back in 1912, he came into this world kicking and fussing. We came to love him well, for life's been trying to tell how we all can change the things that we've been cussing. We just gotta do like what he done, like what he done. We just gotta do like what he done. When folks said you cannot change things, Woody said, oh yes I can. 'Cause a man can make a difference. The difference makes the man a hero you can turn to. But it's time to make a stand. And our lesser angels say to cut and run. We just gotta do like Woody done. Well, his name was Woody Guthrie, and way back in 1912, he commenced the life of holy rabble rousing. Now with beat up guitar cases and them bound for glory faces, you can number his disciples by the thousand, and I'm one. You just gotta do like what he done, like what he done. You just gotta do like what he done. When folks said you cannot change things, Woody said, oh yes I can. 'Cause a man can make a difference, and that difference made the man a hero we can turn to when it's time to make a stand. And our lesser angels say to cut and run. You just gotta do like Woody done. 'Cause there ain't much right with a mouth kept shut tight when your duty just might be to shout. There ain't much wrong that the soul in the song can't make better. You sing it out, just sing it. Name was Woodrow Wilson Guthrie. Some 100 years ago, he came into this life kicking and yelling, and he never really quit. We are better 'cause of it. And the for every shining truth that he was telling. You just gotta do like what he done in Pete too. You just gotta do like what he done. When folks said you cannot change things, Woody said, oh yes I can. 'Cause a man can make a difference, and a woman can make a difference. You know, folks can make a difference. That difference made the man a hero we can turn to when it's time to make a stand, and it's time to make a stand. Now this ain't a city cut and run. You just gotta do like what he done. It's a song about a young woman who continues to make a difference. Teenage girl from Pakistan, shot down by the Taliban, breaking their Sharia rules, trying just to go to school. Malala, Malala, sing Malala, oh Malala, you subside. Oh child with raven hair, ask that children everywhere be allowed to grow up free and be what they wanna be. Malala, come on, everybody, Malala, singing Malala, oh Malala, you subside. Guns the cowards could not kill, the light was in her eyes. But her broken body bled, my love would not die. First shining courage she fights for women's dignity. Human spirit ain't no myth, so we must stand up with Malala, singing Malala, everybody Malala, oh Malala, come on now, Malala, singing Malala, yes Malala, oh Malala, you subside. Thank you. He made himself write down the lines that struggled for release. Somewhere deep inside of him that never had known peace. Somehow when he finished putting down each word and note, that songwriter found that something still caught in his throat. It's not a song till you sing it, not a road till you hold it. It's not a gift till you bring it, and it's not love till you show it. So he strapped on his guitar and walked out in the lights in front of friends and strangers, as he had so many nights. trusting that this truth he told that cut him to the bone could help somebody else feel just a little less alone. It's not a song till you sing it, not a boat till you roll it. It's not a gift till you bring it, and it's not love till you show it. It's just words on a page, like birds trapped in a cage. Open up that cage door, set them free, let them soar. So take yourself a deep breath, son, and when you let it out, let it carry love that will erase the fear and doubt. He made himself sing out the words that struggle for release from somewhere deep inside of him, and now he was at peace. No one gets to tell you what you should or shouldn't feel, or gets to hurt you and then take away your chance to heal. It's not a song till you sing it, not a seed till you sow it. It's not a gift till you bring it, and it's not love till you show it. It's not a song till you sing it. If it's real, let them know it. It's not a gift till you bring it, and it's not love till you show it. Thank you very much. I've been looking forward to this, man. It's like the before times. And of course, we've all been, kind of in cold storage. None of us have aged a day since the pandemic started. That's my theory. No, I applied for Medicaid this week. It was the most frustrating experience of my. Why do they make you wait till you're not smart enough to do it in order to do it? Like first they locked me out of my online account, and so then I made this telephone appointment. Had to wait 2 months. Had it circled on the calendar. 11 o'clock Tuesday morning. They're gonna call me. 11 o'clock Tuesday morning. They didn't call me. 11:15. They didn't call me. 11:30. They didn't call me. Then I looked at my voicemail. 9 o'clock. They called me and said, "You're not eligible for Medicare. Leave us alone." So I spent about an hour on the phone listening to a man say, "Thank you for your patience. Calls will be answered in the order in which they occur." And I finally got the guy, and he said, "Oh, yes, Mr. Flynn, you're not eligible for Medicare because of your stunning youth." I said, "Check again, partner." He says, "Oh, seems we've made a mistake. You are indeed eligible. So we'll have someone call you." I said, "Oh, no. Not that old boy." So I went down to the Medicare office where a man with a gun was telling people to leave because the system was down. But I said, "Man, I'm only here to drop off my birth certificate." He says, "Oh, all right, go ahead." So I went in and I sat in an empty room for 20 minutes. And this really wonderful, nice woman came out, young woman, gave lie to every stereotype about a civil servant or a bureaucrat. I mean, she was focused and she was a good listener. She was intent. She was a can-do person. She said, go over and sit by my cubicle. We're going to take care of this. I got over there, sat down. She said, according to your records, you're not eligible. I said, yeah, we've been through this, but why do you say that? She says, well, according to this, you were born in 1956, not 1957. I said, that would make me older. I'd still be eligible. She said, you're right. Anyway, we got it worked out a little bit. I'm looking forward to the next phase. But like I said, age is catching up. And it's not like people let you forget that. A few years back, I got my bike out, wanted to start riding again. I took it into the local shop to get it tuned up. Walked up to the counter with my bike, and the kid behind the counter said, dude, that bike is totally vintage. I said, dude, so am I. Old boots, old denim, just like what's in them. Oh boy, ain't finished, just finished. Gray beard, long hair, stay weird, don't care. Oh boy, ain't finished, just finished. Darling young men may amuse you, but of this you can be sure. They don't make them like they used to anymore. Old bikes, old cars, well worn guitars, old toys, ain't finished, just finished. Old head, but that don't mean old hat. Old joys, ain't finished, just finished. Darling young men, they amuse you, but of this you can be sure. They won't make you like they used to anymore. Old school, old style, I'll make you smile. My love ain't finished, just finished. This boy ain't finished, just finished. So just watch out there, Junior. So it was Pete Seeger's birthday this week, man. I thought I'd like to do something in memory of Pete. This is one of the first songs I ever learned to play on the guitar. My Uncle Kevin, when he got out of the Marine Corps, came home from Okinawa with an old Gus string guitar, which he left at my house. He He scrawled some chord charts on a napkin. And when he came back a week later, I was strumming this song. If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning. I'd hammer in the evening. All over this land, I'd hammer out danger. I'd hammer out warning. I'd hammer out love between my brothers and my sisters. Oh, all over this. Come on, you guys. And if I had a bell, I'd ring it in the morning. I'd ring it in the evening. All over this land, I'd ring out danger. I'd ring out warning. I'd ring out love between my brothers and my sisters. Oh, all over this land. If I had a song, I'd sing it in the morning. I'd sing it in the evening. All over this land, I'd sing out danger. I'd sing out warning. I'd sing out love between my brothers and my sisters. Oh, all over this land. Well, I got a hammer and I got a bell. I got a song to sing all over this land. It's the hammer of justice. It's the bell of freedom. It's the song about love between brothers and my sisters. Oh, all over this land. It's the hammer of justice. It's the bell of freedom. It's a song about love between my brothers and my sisters. Oh, all over this land. We need some of those good old songs, and that some real folk music, I think, would fit in real good these days. And I was kind of thinking about that when I wrote this song. I don't need you to rock me. I've been rocked before. I don't need you to jazz me up with all those hard to play chords. Just need to let something earnest get under my epidermis. Folk me, baby. Folk me, baby. That's folk me. Folk me, baby. Folk me, baby. I got the rap against hip hop. I think that music is dope. Just need more hip for us hippies. I need more hop in my hope. So strum that guitar 'cause I'm eager. Give me some Guthrie and Seeger. This machine kills fascists. This machine kills fascists. This machine kills fascists. This machine forces head to surrender. Hold me, baby. Something simple and true. Hold me, honey, like only a folkie can do. heart. Fuck me, baby. Fuck me, baby. Sing songs of freedom and justice, songs about peace and love. I'm weary of cynicism. I need me some kumbaya. Someone's singing, Lord. Someone's crying, Lord. Someone's praying, Lord. Kumbaya, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, baby, something simple and true. Oh, honey, just like a woman folk you. Oh, baby, Wes and Dylan and Oaks. For me, honey, everybody get folks. For me, baby, I need to hear the real stuff. For me, honey, everybody get folked up. Everybody get folked up. Everybody get folked up. I would stare up through the window at the moonlight in the trees, shining holy and as soft as your last kiss. Feel the peaceful pleasure of your body next to mine, thinking it don't get no better than this. It don't get no better than this. It don't get no better than this. A thirsty man drinks deeply from the well of happiness. And says it don't get no better than this. I loved you from the moment that I saw you, and I swore if paradise this side of heaven did exist, I would find it in your arms once and for all, and I would know it don't get no better than this. It don't get no better than this. It don't get no better than this. A thirsty man drinks deeply from the well of happiness, and says it don't get no better than this. But I was wrong. I was wrong. Love grows old. Love grows strong. Now I see you with the children of our children, and I'll smile. I'll shake my head as I reminisce about the fool I was, forever underestimating love, thinking it don't get no better than this. It don't get no better than this. Every man drinks deeply from the well of happiness and says it don't get no better than this. So about 17 years ago, a fella named Brother David, who looks an awful lot like Obi-Wan Kenobi, invited me to do something that changed my life. David ran a street mission in Wilmington, Delaware, the Franciscan Center. And from that mission, a lot of amazing work came. And one of the things that he started was a weekly peer support group at the state prison at the Howard R. Young Correctional Institution, locally known as Gander Hill Prison. And David was being transferred. He's now the chaplain at the Walter Reed Medical Center down in Bethesda, and he asked me to take over this group. And I immediately said no. And he asked me again, and I said no again. And he asked me a third time, and I thought, there must be some reason this guy wants me to try this. But I felt singularly unprepared in every sense to take on this task. So I kind of leapt off the cliff, figuring I'd build the parachute on the way down, and that's kind of what happened. I was not particularly good at being a discussion group facilitator in a state prison. I'd led a very sheltered life compared to most of the men that I met there. But I kept showing up, and there's something about the fact that, when people realize this guy's an idiot, but he's not going away, that kind of engenders a little bit of trust. And eventually that trust grew into a real relationships. And so we went from a Tuesday morning group to a Tuesday and Thursday group to having groups on the outside when guys got out of jail. So the inside groups are called New Beginnings, and the outside groups are called Next Step. And basically the idea is that we all need community. We all need to know that somebody somewhere has our back. And that's the way New Beginnings works. When guys come out of prison, they know me and they've known my volunteers for years. And as soon as they get home, they're welcomed into this circle of returning citizens, almost like the way you get a sponsor in AA, except in Next Step when they get home. They've got 12 or 15 sponsors. They've got guys who've been out of prison for years who are waiting to kind of help show them the ropes, and will pick up a cell phone, day or night. My friend Greg Boyle out in Los Angeles runs Homeboy Industries, the largest gang intervention organization in the world. And Greg said that, originally when he started working with guys in gangs and coming out of prison, he thought that employment was the answer to all of their problems. And their motto was, nothing stops a bullet like a job. But he said, what we found out eventually was that, an employed homie would reoffend, because something's going to happen. Life is going to come along and knock you on your butt. And it's in those moments that you kind of revert to survivor brain. You kind of go back into old patterns because you've lost, that ground that you're standing on. And so he said, our focus went to education, and we started running GED, and we started scholarship programs and career training. But he said, it turns out that an employed homie will reoffend. Same reason. He said, but what we learned over the course of many years is that a healed homie will not reoffend. So we have to get to that foundational wound, and the way there is through relationship, and the way there is through trust and through intimacy. And so, that's kind of where we landed as a nonprofit. A few years ago, I actually formalized the nonprofit. I'm the executive director of New Beginnings Next Step, and along with these support groups that we run for guys when they come home, we also give them a little bit of transition assistance during their first year out of prison. They'll get a weekly bus pass so they can get around job interviews and that kind of stuff to get to probation and parole. And we also give a $25 a week gift card for the local grocery store. And it's not a lot. I wish we could do more, but it means the world to these guys sometimes, especially when guys tell me that they're sleeping on their brother-in-law's couch. He said, the idea that I can go out and pick up a gallon of milk and bring it home makes me feel, like a human being, like a man, and so anyway, the reason I'm saying all this is I've got a little backpack over where Beth is sitting on the counter there, and if you have an extra buck to toss into that backpack tonight, it'll go towards those gift cards and those bus passes. We also have some brochures if you want to learn more about New Beginnings Next Step, and we even have some cool ball caps that you can pick up and purchase. So every once in a while, the guys will allow me to write a song that shares a story that they tell in group, and this comes from one of those stories. It's a true story that was told by a young man who was speaking about stepmoms and stepdads, and he said they're the ones who step up. That's why they get that name. Anyway, this is called Prodigal Father. 2 weeks out of prison, standing at the door, the man who'd married his ex-wife, the man who'd been providing the family he had lost, taking his place in his child's life. He'd hidden down the block and watched his ex-wife drive away. He'd seen his little boy drive off with her. He rang the bell and waited till the man answered the door. To that frightened man he said these words: "Thank you for loving my son." I know he thought I abandoned him. It's good to know he's got someone. Thank you for loving my son. Humbly he stood there, speaking through that locked screen door, with a grateful feeling in his soul. The years he'd wake in prison, knowing someone kind would pour Cheerios to his child's bowl. He said, I know from his mother that you treat him as your own, that the boy's been growing strong and true. He's better off without me, so don't tell him I was here. Mister, I just had to say to you, thank you for loving my son. I know he thought I abandoned him. It's good to know he's got someone. Thank you for loving my son. The man just said you're welcome as he unlocked that screen door. They shook hands and he turned and walked away. He must have walked for hours, then he stopped into a church. He prayed, and in his heart heard a voice say, "Thank you for loving my son." I know he thought I abandoned him. It's good to know he's got someone. Thank you for loving my son. Thank you for loving my son. So we're going to do 2 more, and then we'll take a little break and get some of that complimentary beer and wine out here. I was asked to write this song by a woman named Jennifer Thompson. Jennifer was the subject of a Frontline documentary some years back, which told the story of how she picked the wrong man out of a police lineup. And her testimony was used to send Ronald Cotton to prison for life. And Ronald served 11 years of that sentence before DNA was used to prove his innocence. He was exonerated, he was set free, and he went looking for Jennifer to tell her that he had forgiven her. He said early on in this ordeal, he had come to the conclusion that he wouldn't survive if he had to carry hatred in his heart or any idea of vengeance. And so he said, I had to lay that down. Anyway, Ronald and Jennifer became the best and dearest of friends, and his forgiveness profoundly changed her life. They wrote a book together called Picking Cotton, which was on the New York Times bestseller list. And the plans are now that at some point the book will be made into a film. And Jennifer asked me to write this for the day that happens. Although it moves in despair and long for peace, and so your spirit laid your anger down to stay free from your prison. You forgave me, trapped within a heart that hated. I too was incarcerated. My scars someone else inflicted. Never could I have predicted mercy to save my life. Be when I was worst, bitter vengeance, mercy. You my sentence, mercy. Do not ask for mercy. Redemption, God, your word. Blessed by His mercy and sweet forgiveness. Much had been taken from me. Fear and rage I felt help numb me. 2 wounds even I could not see. To my very humanity you reached, but I doubted when you wrote and you forgave me. Then and I realized that's all in your eyes. Even I was condemnation, my salvation, could not have redemption, God, your word. He blessed with His mercy and sweet forgiveness. sweet forgiveness. Mercy can heal your soul. Mercy can make you whole. Mercy can ease your pain. Mercy can break your chain. Mercy is what it takes. Mercy for our mistakes. Forgive us our trespasses. Raise us up from these ashes. Lashing out with hell's own fury. I've been your judge and jury. Enraged every time you pleaded. Innocent though you proceeded. True though you felt safe. Those years that I had taken from this wrong comes some justice. Now you taught me to trust. Mercy in my life. Mercy me when I was thirsty. Retribution. Mercy was my solution. Mercy, I could not ask for mercy. Redemption cried, you're worthy. Be blessed by this mercy, sweet forgiveness. Sweet forgiveness. So I hear we got a streaming audience. Howdy. And I'm told that I'll make more money if I remind you that you guys need to help. So it's been a long pandemic, you know what I'm saying? Can I get a close up here? Friends. While a madman tried to wipe the people from the planet, and Frank dreamt about the freedom we all take for granted. She watched the devastation, yet despite what she was seeing, she said, I don't believe in hatred, I believe in human beings. Hope sleeps, but when it sleeps, it dreams. Most amazing dreams, kind of young girl treasures. Hope sleeps, hope sleeps, but not forever. Not quite 15 years old, she died in the Belsen camp. Yet the diary she left shines for us like a lamp, bearing witness to the power of the human spirit, to seek beauty and to tell the truth no matter who would hear it. Hope sleeps, when it sleeps it dreams. Most amazing dreams, the kind of young girl treasures. Hope sleeps, hope sleeps, but not forever. And no matter who you are, no matter what your age, and shows us the simple power of words upon a page. But through a writer's pen, even the desperate find a voice. The courage is an act of will, happiness a choice. Hope sleeps. When it sleeps, it dreams. The most amazing dreams, the kind a young girl treasures. Hope sleeps. Hope sleeps. Not forever. Not forever. Back in a few minutes. Thank you, everybody.
John Flynn, everyone. Let's give him another round of applause. Beautiful, beautiful song. Well, welcome back. If you are watching the stream, welcome. Please make a donation to benefit the performers and the Kelly Center. That is Venmo at Kelly4Music, the number 4 under the business tab. As John said, it has been a rough pandemic, for the music world, so we definitely appreciate anything that you can give us. You can also use PayPal or credit card. Go to kellycenter.org and click contribute. In the notes, type John Flynn. Of course, we have complimentary wine, beer, seltzer, coffee, and water in the back. Restrooms are right back there in the hallway. And after a brief intermission, we will be right back, so stick around.
I'm well, when you can't run out of line, they probably only like one night like this. I worked last night, and you know they have like the weather knows what hopefully next week they should have a couple of days. They couldn't have the one right. I don't have maybe that back in the it's just one that block. Yeah, I don't know either. But when they first said that, first responders, boy, people, I feel sorry for the people in them apartments. I was but if I was trying to keep something, I think last time I had it tonight. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, but that's the purpose. Then everybody can feel the grass and everything. But I think it's big thing because that's the state. That's what as far as I'm trying. Had enough of this. And one year, you know, 5, 4, and 4. I get help. I
Usually, like I've had it, like my lunchtime, I'm like, I'm done with that whole thing. Everything's free. You know, all this stuff out, everything's up. I don't. I'm not on the Oh, you beat us. Wow, that's impressive. I was like, we were joking, we're like reminiscing tonight. We're like, little tiny bar. Yeah, no, set tape player.
We had set tape.
Yeah, I know, I know. That's impressive. I was like, joking about Yeah, for the time, I mean, obviously.
We met before.
I did ask you that. Oh, yes, I asked you. Why am I number one?
I know, I love it. And I can hear her. Thank you. Well, I can hear. Like I was like, pouring out, pretty. She's like, yeah, I did too. I cried.
All right, guys, we are going to get started in just a moment. Hope everyone enjoyed the intermission. Please welcome back once again to the Kelly Center stage, John Flynn.
Hey, Mr. Singer Man, sing me a song. I haven't been there in so very long. My soul can fly over walls made of stone. You lift your voice, sir, and sing me back home. Please sing me back to a place in the sun. Men can be more than the worst things they've done. Only God numbers their days or their bones. Please, Mr. Singer Man, sing me back home. Deep in my heart, sir, I try to believe. What I've done ain't all that there is to me. But if I'm just my story, then Mister, please sing not just one awful verse, but the whole goddamn thing. Sometimes in my dreams I can almost recall a time when my heart knew no pain at all. Nights held no fear and my days held no shame. Singer Man, please take me back there again. Please take me back to a place and a time before my life was much more than a crime. Back to the laughter and love I know. Please, Mr. Singer Man, sing me back home, sing me back. Sing me back. Deep in my heart, sir, I have to believe. Then my life is more than history. But if I'm just my story, Mister, please sing not just one awful verse, but the whole goddamn thing. Mr. Singer Man, sing me a song. I know what I've done with my life is wrong. My body is shackled, no more shall I roam. Mr. Singer Man, sing me back home, sing me back. Just like Merle Haggard said, sing me back home, sing me back. Just like old Merle said, sing me back home. Speaking of Merle, my friend Tony requested this one, and it's going out to all the moms. Happy Mother's Day. It's called Mama Tried. First thing I remember knowing was a lonesome whistle blowing, and a youngin's dream of growing up to ride on a freight train leaving town, never knowing where I'm bound. No one could change my mind, but Mama tried. One and only rebel child from a family meek and mild, Mama seemed to know what lay in store. Despite all my Sunday learning, to the bed I kept on turning. Mama couldn't hold me anymore. I turned 21 at present, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right. Mama tried, Mama tried, and Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. Dear old daddy, rest his soul, let my mama head be low. She tried so very hard to fill his shoes, working hours without rest, wanting me to have the best. She tried to raise me right, but I refused. I turned 21 at present, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried. Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. I turned 21 at present, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried. Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. I had the honor of meeting Merle once backstage. At a casino in Missouri. I was introduced to him by Chris Christopherson, and I said, "Man, I wish I had your voice." He said, "Man, I wish I had your hair." Don't be so surprised to find me at your door. I know you said you were okay, but I had to be sure you were finding ways to keep your spirit strong. I don't know how it works here, back where I come from. That's what friends do. That's what friends do. Ooh. Though your compass points magnetic north, sometimes you stand at a crossroads looking back and forth. Some say play it safe, some say play it smart. A friend will be the one who's asking you what's in your heart, 'cause that's what friends do. That's what friends do. You're in a staring contest and the weirdness doesn't blink. Platitudes get left like unwashed dishes in the sink. You need someone to swear you're not as crazy as you think you are. A friend is there for you anytime at all. This world leaves you feeling kind of used up, kind of small. Sometimes we need to laugh, sometimes we need to cry. Sometimes we need to love somebody without knowing why. That's what friends do. That's what friends do. Ooh. Ooh. This one is the title song of my most recent CD, and it's a true story. And I guess I'll let the song tell the story. Chased by the hawk, a morning dove crashed through the screen on our back porch, where it then flew circles until weary it fell down on the floor. I opened up that old screen door, thinking that dove would fly away, but it ignored my feeble gift. It simply stared the other way. Wild beat the winds, wild beat the heart, wild beat the things that tear us apart. My darling smiled at me and said, the poor thing's lost and terrified. She took my love into her hands, carried it gently out to the sky. Wild beat the winds, wild beat the heart, wild beat the things that tear us apart. As that bird into the air, I could not help but recall a time I too was unaware of open doors in my first time she smiled at me, she said, we're each broken in our own way. She took my love into her hands, letting me go, letting me stay. While beat the waves, while beat the heart, while beat the things that tear us apart. A younger man, I must confess, was once set free by her tenderness. The idea that we're all, kind of wounded or broken in our own way keeps coming back to me in my work with returning citizens and people in recovery. And I've kind of decided that there's just two kinds of people in the world: people that know that they're wounded or broken in some way, and people that don't know that they're wounded or broken in some way. And that second group is exhausting. This song was inspired by a photograph of a bowl that I came across. It was a bowl that had been broken and put back together using an ancient technique called kintsugi. Kintsugi uses precious metal, gold or silver, in the lacquer that they use to bind the pieces back together. So rather than give in to the impulse to disguise or camouflage the brokenness, kintsugi celebrates it. And in doing so, the bowl transcends its original form and appearance and becomes something exquisitely unique and beautiful. And I thought that was a powerful metaphor for the human heart, and especially folks who are who draw from their own, woundedness in order to help somebody else up off their knees. This is called kintsugi. Art born in Japan around the 15th century uses gold and silver to mend broken pottery, rebinding the shattered pieces so exquisitely. Kintsugi, kintsugi. The tea bowl of a shogun had been broken and he frowned. Ugly metal staples with which his artisans bound pieces back together so a bold new way was found. Kintsugi, kintsugi. You are beautiful 'cause your heart is broken, 'cause you have the wisdom and that courage and the grace to be beautiful. So let your heart be open, smile for me and let me kiss the tears upon your face. Flashing streaks of lightning in a dark and stormy sky, like brilliant streams of lava on a midnight mountainside. Seems to prove our wounds, now we no longer choose to hide. Kintsugi, kintsugi. You are beautiful, 'cause your heart has broken, 'cause you have the wisdom and that kindness and the grace to be beautiful. Just let your heart be open. Smile for me and let me kiss the tears upon your face. Let me see the places where they hurt you, deep within the marrow of your bones. Touch my scars, no, I won't desert you. You're my friend, and you are not alone. So fear no lasting damage, fear no violence or decay. From the potter's wheel, love's fingerprints are on this clay. That through our perfect brokenness, we each can find the way. Kintsugi, 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 Kintsugi. Ain't no love without freedom. Ain't no freedom without justice. Ain't no justice without mercy. Ain't no mercy without love. That man talking about bootstraps while he's hitting out of sand traps. And man scrounging round for food scraps while the car he's sleeping in's leaking oil from its valve seals. While the banker's doing cartwheels and the DA scoring plea deals as the choir sings, there ain't no love without freedom. Ain't no freedom without justice. Ain't no justice without mercy. Ain't no mercy without love. Politicians flashing sizers as the cops pull down their visors. Sadder but no wiser as the world we're watching burn will grow harder just to live in. And to find a dam to give in till we wake up to what we've been taking far too long to learn. There ain't no love without freedom. Ain't no freedom without justice. Ain't no justice without mercy. Ain't no mercy without love. It's the circle of love, may it go ever wide until no one is standing outside. There won't be no either or then. We'll say both and maybe more when what was lost has been restored and what is torn has been made whole. I can feel it every day in my old bones and my archaic deoxyribonucleic. Yeah, I know it in my soul. There ain't no love without freedom. Ain't no freedom without justice. There ain't no justice without mercy. Ain't no mercy without love. This is a song I wrote for my little granddaughter when she showed up in the world. It's kind of in my mind, you know, it was an orientation guide. Like, figured, you know, it's a lot to take on. You know, you show up on this planet, you got to meet everybody, and so I got to tell her that it wasn't that big a deal. Barrels of monkeys, levies of larks, kindles of kittens and gams of sharks, and I'm every kind of people, every kind of people. I'm hides of dolphins, gags of geese, prides of lions, and low fees. I am every kind of people, every kind of people, like some Buddhist hot dog vendor. So tune I'm strumming, makes me one with everything. The universe is humming, a song of my becoming. Convocations, beagles, charms of magpies, tentacled rallies of octopi, and I'm every kind of people, every kind of people. I'm caravans of camels, schools of fish, herders of bulls, and along with this I am every kind of people, every kind of people. It's hot off vendor, so do not strumming. Makes me one with everything. The universe is humming, a song of my becoming. Rocks and flowers, wind and water, down the seas I play. Countless incarnations dwell inside my DNA. Hey, I'm quivers and cobras, parliaments of owls, seals of zebras and wolf packs that howl, and every kind of people, every kind of people. Kindnesses of ravens, gazes of raccoons, wisdoms of wombats, the silence of loons, and I'm every kind of people, every kind of people. I am every kind of people, every kind of people. One night in restless sleep I dreamt a young man came to me and asked what I had done that day to end the misery. I said, what difference could it make? What good could I have done? There are too many people. He said, no, there's only one hungry child, one you did not feed, one lonely soul, one you did not need, one dying heart, a heart that would not bleed, for all the things the day has left undone. You can change the world with only one. Now lately I've begun to fear the turning of the earth. With every life around the solar system since my birth, I see my chances to change my life go from slim to none. How many days are left, I asked. He said, you need just one. One single day, live with all your heart. One single step is enough to start wonderful things. Stuff that's off the charts can happen on the journey once begun. You can change your world with only one. He said, will they mesmerize you like a gold watch on a chain? You're more than the boundaries you embrace. Reason Finn's angel skin will fly to some high shelf when light that searches through the endless darkness finds itself. One hungry child won't be denied bread. One lonely soul won't be neglected. One by one, dying hearts will heal when they've bled. For all the things we have left undone, we each can change the world with only one. My friends, we each can change the world. Oh, mothers, no more war. Oh, mothers, no more war. Oh, mothers, no more war. Peace is the answer. Oh, fathers, no more war. Oh, fathers, no more war. Oh, fathers, no more war. Peace is the answer. Oh, sisters, no more war. Oh, sisters, no more war. Oh, sisters, no more war. Peace is the answer. Oh, brothers, no more war. Oh, brothers, no more war. Oh, brothers, no more war. Peace is the answer. Violence has left its stain. Its drug is in our veins. It screams, slay or be slain. It is a liar. The time is now and then. Each woman, child, and man who descended within must say together. Oh, children. children, no more war. For children, no more war. For children, no more war. Peace is the answer. Oh, brothers, no more war. Oh, sisters, no more war. For children, no more war. Peace is the answer.
I don't remember Geronimo's Cadillac, buddy.
I want to go where there's no them there, there's no us there, somewhere we share what we're given. Sing it, and I'm dying more than intuition or a strong suspicion. Whole lot more than wishing. I know it in my heart. Races, creeds, and nations are false separation, and we can face them. When love is time to start, I want to go where there's no them there, there's no us there. Somewhere we share what we live. This ain't it, and I'm dying. First time I ever sang this song, a fella in the audience got up, he was in a huff. He said, that song is a socialist manifesto. I said, no, it isn't, it's a folk song. He said, same thing. He said, it talks about that income redistribution. I said, excuse me, but it doesn't talk about anything you earned. I mean, I'm actually talking about the gifts and abilities we're given. Not necessarily material stuff, you know, but innate things that we come into this world with. And I think we're given these gifts and these abilities so we can share them with each other. And if we did a little more of that, the world would be a better place. Man said, oh. But if you want to kick in a couple bucks, that's colors of the rainbow. Get together and show how we can blend also. If we just look beyond the things that divide us, to let it inside us. Let beauty guide us. Put the scar go on. I want to go where there's no them there, there's no one there. Somewhere we share what we live. Sing it, and I'm dying. A while back, I was out on the road with an iconic folk side man, stand-up bass player named Dick Kinnis, and I had seen heard Dick on all of my favorite albums. He played with Peter, Paul, and Mary, and he played on all the John Denver albums and toured with John, and it was just the biggest thrill to be up on stage having this guy next to me playing my song. got back into the dressing room after a gig. He said, man, I love that There's No Them There song. I love playing that because it always makes me think of John Denver. And I said, Dick, that means so much to me, man, because John was a formative influence on me. And I said, do you think John would really, be in sympathy with the message of There's No Them There? He said, oh, no question about it. But what really brings him to mind is that you stole the chords to Country Roads Take Me Home. Fear we've learned to cherish, ain't we're taught to nourish. World of hope may perish, we do not find a brand new way of seeing, a brand new way of freeing. Fellow human beings, by simply being kind. I want to go where there's no one there. There's no one there. West Virginia, I'm mama, take me home. I want to go where there's no them there. There's no us there. Somewhere we share what we get. The same there. Dying. I am what I ain't, never gonna be anything but. If I didn't do what I did, I don't know what. I can't regret things I can't rearrange. I'm too young to quit and I'm too old to change. What I do for love, so call me a saint or a slut. I am what I ain't, never gonna be anything but. I am what I ain't, never gonna be anything but. Done trying to stick out my chest or suck in my gut. Seen parts of heaven and pieces of hell. Got my guitar and my stories to tell. So I guess when it gets right down to the meat of the nut, I am what I ain't, never gonna be anything but. I got my children, I got my friends, got my songs and a beautiful woman I love so. So no pot of gold waits this rainbow's end. I'll still be the richest man I know. I am what I ain't, never gonna be anything but. Too proud to crawl and a little too humble to strut. And I ain't just saying these things to keep you from searching for crimes at the scene of the clue, or try to convince you a hard case is open and shut. I am what I ain't, never gonna be anything, but I got my children, I got my friends, got my songs and a beautiful woman I love so. So no pot of gold waits this rainbow's end. I'll still be the richest man I know. I am what I ain't, never gonna be anything but. 'Cause I wouldn't trade a stone groove for a solid gold rut. I started out as just one of the boys. They broke up the band, but I kept making noise, despite their advice about getting a job and haircut. I am what I ain't, never gonna be anything but. I don't give a damn if I live in a mansion or a hut. I am what I ain't, never gonna be anything but. Say your whole life flashes by you, your time on earth is all gone. Bigger since my life's been music. Hear those last moments in the song. Every song I ever heard play inside my heart. It will be symphony. Every voice I ever loved sing inside my soul. Friends will come to sing me on my way. Some folks remember in pictures, though these blue eyes have been blessed, see their share of this world's beauty. One day when I go to my rest, every song I ever heard play inside my heart. It will be symphony. Every voice I ever loved sing inside my soul. Friends will come to sing me on my way. Thank you for the love and for the laughter. The sweet kindness filled me with hope. Our roads may one day lead us back together. Until they do, even if they don't, every song I ever heard play inside my heart. It will be symphony. Every voice I ever loved sing inside my soul. Friends will come to sing me on my way. Friends would come to sing me on my way. Come on, my friends, sing me on my way. It's been a joy to be with you tonight. I've been looking forward to this for a while. I really appreciate you coming out and let me share my songs and stories. I'm going to do one more, but from the bottom of my heart to the Kelly family and everybody, thank you very much. So this one's an easy one to sing along if you're so inclined. May the road carry you safely home is the first verse. And the second verse is, may the hope in your heart never die. The third verse is, may your days bring you laughter and peace. Which is my hope for you. It's called benediction. May the road carry you safely home. May the road carry you safely home. No matter how long or how far you may roam, may the road carry you safely home. Hope in your heart. May the hope in your heart never die. May the hope in your heart never die. May the truth set you free from the pain of the lie. May the hope in your heart never die. May your days bring you laughter and peace. May your days bring you laughter and peace. May your days bring you laughter and peace. Oh, the good gifts, the most wondrous are these. May your days bring you laughter. May the road carry you safely home. Come sing it out. May the road carry you safely home. May the road carry you safely home. No matter how long, how far you may roam, may the road carry you safely home. I'd like to also thank Nate for stepping in on sound tonight. Take care, everybody. Good night.
Thank you, John Flynn. What a beautiful show. By the way, John is going to be at the Heritage Festival, I heard, on June 5th, Sunday, June 5th on Karakung Drive, so you can see him there. Of course, if you would like, you can watch replays of tonight's show on our Facebook and YouTube pages. Thanks you to our viewers watching the stream. Please make a donation to support our artists. Donations can be made through Venmo at Kelly for Music under the business tab. For PayPal or credit card, go to kellycenter.org and click contribute. In the notes, type John Flynn. Upcoming Kelly Center events this week. Graduating seniors from Cardinal O'Hara High School will do 3 shows here at the Kelly Center Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, featuring the music of Godspell. Get your tickets at kellycenter.org. Next Saturday, Haverford Spring Fest. Free live music all day, kids' activities, beer gardens, food, and more. 2 stages from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. here in the Kelly Center, and the big outdoor stage 2 blocks down Eagle Road. Angry Young Band will do a Billy Joel tribute. Indie rock band I Love Annie. Lisa Shavu will do a Tina Turner tribute. I'm very excited about that. Postmodern Blues with David Coppa and Scrapple. Americana with Edge Hill Rounders featuring Joe Mass. Mainline School of Rock and Michael Fine with the Haverford High School Jazz Ensemble. Plus singer-songwriters on this stage all day for free admission. Something for everyone. For info on all upcoming shows and events, go to kellycenter.org and visit the event calendar. A special thanks to our sound and video techs, Nate Drew and Katie Yoon. Give them a round of applause. They do such an amazing job. On behalf of Tom and Sherry Kelly and Paul and Susan Kelly, thank you for joining us and thank you for your contributions. From the Kelly Center for Music, Arts, and Community in Havertown, Pennsylvania, I'm Amanda. Stay safe. Play it forward. Happy Mother's Day also to all the moms out there, aunts, dog moms, all of that. And good night. Thank you for coming.